Welcome to a special Tuesday night stream. Let me go and get this stuff synced in together so I can read the chat. We'll get this fired up. Throw a little likey poo up there for myself. Drop a little PSA in here. Ka-ching. And share this puppy out. Come on, Facebook. There you go. Also, throw this into live chat mode. Tired, Jan. Right before you came in the stream, I was telling KG I had to sit down with a recording artist today. He's just now breaking in. He's only written 14 songs. He's just now breaking into writing music and stuff. He wants videos made for all of his songs so he can get all of his music copywritten. So most of the videos are just him playing the music. I'm actually working on one though that is an actual music video, and I'm going to be working on that tonight. We're going back over to his place tomorrow. We have another 11 songs to do, but it takes multiple hours for the battery pack for the camera to charge up. So we went over there before noon today. We got home 5:30, 5:40. Because I told the wife, I said, man, we got to hurry up and eat. I got an hour and 20 minutes till the premiere starts. No, it is not John Bon Jovi. The dude's good though. He's a damn good guitarist. He plays the piano angelically. So rush. Oh, let me see here. Hey, Freedom. Hey, Tony. Hey, Jay. Templar. Terry. And all them other folks sitting back in the shadows lurking around. But, hi, KG. Again. Look, we're not going to waste any time. I have got some weird history trivia. Only because, well, we like weird things here, so but I wanted to try out the whole video thing with this guy. I told you guys a long time ago I would absolutely love to get into professional videography, and this guy needed a videographer but didn't want to pay $10,000 a session to work with one. So we cut him a deal for a little bit of merch. Of course, you know, I got my VP pass to any one of his shows and stuff. This is the dude right here. Jason Paul. I'll be talking to him tomorrow to see if he'll let me release one of his songs on here. He is going to be doing some custom music for the channel. So we'll see how it works out. Let's get this trivia thing started, shall we? I want a pair of sunglasses. These things are hard to find anymore. These are actually Reenactor sunglasses. There's no padding on the nose piece. It's just a wire. The earpieces are nothing but wire. I picked these things up several years ago. A friend was getting rid of them on his trade blanket, and I think I paid $15 for them. They normally range in the $45, $50, $60 range. Hey Lee, good to see you, bud. Yes, we must. That's what everybody come in here for. They didn't come in here to look at my face. If they came in here to look at my face, then there'd be more people sending me money for plastic surgery. So, here we go. What type of performance dance that originated during the Italian Renaissance what type of performance dance originated during the Italian Renaissance in the 15th century? What type of performance dance originated during the Italian Renaissance in the 15th century? It is not the tango. Lee. It is ballet. Freedom, good job. It is ballet. Only during this historic event was the true campaign hat worn. Only during this historic event was the real campaign hat worn. Hey Richie, good to see you. No, not inauguration. Wrong kind of campaign hat. We're talking campaign as in a battle campaign. The original campaign hat was worn during this historic event or this historic time. It was not during the Rev War or the Civil War. Not the Mexican War. Not 1812. Keep whittling away. Keep whittling away. You're going to get to it sooner or later. Not during the Indian Wars either. Nope, not during the Seminole War. Nope, not the Battle of Gettysburg. Hey, BS, good to see you. Nope, not the 100 Days War either, not the signing of the Declaration of Independence. This was something that occurred in the 20th century. It was World War II. Good job, Lee. I knew if you whittled away at that long enough, you would finally hit the right one. There were hats called campaign hats, but the original factory-produced hat referred to or called with the official name campaign hat came out in World War II. Well, my brain is dead now. Yeah, I know you've pretty much gone through everything now. What was the SWAC launched in June 1950? What was the SWAC launched in June 1950? It was a SWAC. What was the SWAC? It was not sub-rescue, not the ATM. What SWAC was launched in June 1950? Yes, Standards Western Automatic Computer, the SWAC, but which one was launched during 1950? Some wacky ass campaign. Say, Tony. Believe it or not, they launched a Standards Western automatic computer in June of 1950. What type was it? It was not a supercomputer. It was not a digital. Nope, not the teletype either. This blew me away because I didn't know. I knew they had these at one time, but I had no clue it came out so early in the 20th century. It was not a dial. Think other electronic devices out during the 40s and 50s. Think radios. Not push button. Not voice activated. The standard Western automatic computer that came out in June of 1950 was a vacuum tube computer. A vacuum tube computer. A microwave. Satellite. I love voice activated. They tried to make a computer using vacuum tubes. In which country did the first Christmas stamp appear in 1898? In which country did the first Christmas stamp appear in 1898? You know, Lee, I would say you're close, but you're really honestly not, so I'd be lying to you. They had two shipped for 75 years prior to that, yeah. They did. Not Scotland, not Russia, not Australia, not the U.S., not New Zealand. Yeah, just keep throwing them out there. South America, Ireland, Spain, UK, Israel. Because of the time period this happened, I will accept UK. Good job, KG. They had not separated from the UK at that time. That didn't happen till the 1980s. It was Canada. It was Canada. Canada had the first Christmas stamp in 1898. Blame Canada, blame Canada. Which band is regarded as the first family of country music and founders of country music along with Jimmie Rodgers? Which band is regarded as the first family of country music, the founders of country music, along with Jimmie Rodgers? Okay, Jay is singing "Oh Canada." Oh Canada. It is the Carter family. Good job, Tony. It is the Carter family. Stop. 30 sailors survive in Bermuda for about 60 days, during which time they construct a seaworthy craft from recovered timbers of their wrecked ship. What year was this? 30 sailors survive on Bermuda for about 60 days, during which time they construct a seaworthy craft from recovered timbers of their wrecked ship. What year was this? Hey, Ty. Good to see you, bud. 1961. No, way before that. Thank you, bud. Hey, Jay. Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love thou dost in us command. We see the rising fair dear land, the north, true north strong and free, and stand on guard, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Not 1789, not 1787, way back before that. Nah, I'm not a secret Canadian. I just had to pull up the lyrics because, oh, Canada, was all I could remember. That's right, I'm a closet Canuck. Not 1493, not 1608. Not 1600. It was 1543. 1543. Those poor boys got stuck on Bermuda and sat there for 2 months as they built a seaworthy craft out of the salvageable wood from their wrecked ship. Next question. On November 12th, 1936, which bridge opens to traffic for the first time? On November 12th, 1936, which bridge opens to traffic for the first time? I suck at this game. Can we change to a different one? I don't have another one pulled up. I remember the Charlie Brown Mayflower special. They had to fix the Mayflower. There you go. It is not the Golden Gate. It is not the Golden Gate. Not Brooklyn. It was not the Brooklyn Bridge. A bridge to sell you, and it's in Brooklyn. Wow. Blah, 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 Narrows Bridge. Yes, it was in California. No, it was not the Mackinac. The San Francisco Bay Bridge. The San Francisco Oakland Bay Bridge. The San Francisco Oakland Bay Bridge. Good job, guys. I see that San Francisco Bay. Which Dominican American former professional baseball right fielder was born on November 12th, 1968? Which Dominican American former professional baseball right fielder was born on November 12th, 1968? Well, I don't really care about bridges in California either. And I mean, unless there's people on them when, you know, they break apart and fall in the bay. Then I kind of mourn a little bit. I mean, I shed a tear. Davy Concepcion. No. It was not Davy. Which Dominican American former professional baseball right fielder was born on November 12th, 1968? Or, I mean, you know, if the bridge is accidentally hit by a stolen Klingon bird of prey with 2 whales on board, then I feel bad too, but it wasn't. It is Sammy Sosa. Terry got it, y'all. It was Sammy Sosa, born November 12th, 1968. He was born just a month after me. Where is the largest church in the world? Where is the largest church in the world? What if the Mothman was there? Well, if he got knocked off the bridge, it hurt my feelings. It is in Rome. Vatican City in Rome is the largest church in the world. Good job, Chuck. Glad to have you here, by the way. What is another name for the Spanish conquest of the Incan Empire? What is another name for the Spanish conquest of the Incan Empire? Well, I mean, you know, that's kind of who done the conquering part, freedom. It was not the Inquisition. What is the other name for the Spanish conquest of the Incan Empire? It was called the Conquest of Blank. Peru. The Conquest of Peru. Good job, BS. Which Beatles song did the Overlanders take to #1? Which Beatles song did the Overlanders take to #1? It is not Yellow Submarine. Good guess, though. Not Helter Skelter. What Beatles song did the Overlanders take to #1? Something. It was Not a Hard Day's Night. It was Michelle. Good job, Terry. That's a couple of them now. Michelle was taken, originally written by the Beatles, but taken to the #1 spot by the Overlanders. You're not going to believe the question just popped up. What was the name of the vacuum computer launched in 1950 that used 2,700 vacuum tubes for its logic circuits? What kind of bullshit is that? Seriously. What was the name of the vacuum tube computer launched in 1950 that used 2,700 vacuum tubes for its logic circuits? Well, yeah, it was still a SWAC, but yeah, it had a specific name. Not Genesis. It should have been called the Genesis, though. It was not IBM. I would agree with that too, Tony. Some wacky ass computer. Nope, not Sucker. Later on, they gave a rocket the same name. And the rocket worked better. Finally get to catch one live. Ethan! What's up, buddy? Dell, Zephyr, Saturn, Apollo, Challenger. No. No. Okay. Not Redstone. They later on gave a rocket the same name as the first vacuum tube computer. We are launching this satellite into space mounted atop a blank rocket. Wow, Chuck said no clue. Doggone it. I was really hoping that this was going to be an easy one. Nope, not a Mercury. I believe it's one step up from a Mercury. And not a Titan. It was the Atlas. The computer was called the Atlas. Of course, the Atlas rocket shared the same name. From roughly 1200 to 1532 BC, selective breeding by indigenous South American people resulted in many landrace varieties of what domestic animal? From roughly 1200 to 1532 CE, selective breeding by indigenous South American people resulted in many landrace varieties of what domestic animal? It is not donkeys. It is not horses. It is not pigs. Now understand, this is a domestic animal. These things die of a stroke in your home if you fart crossways. Imagine them in the wild. It is not the llama. It is not the tiger. It is not the dorg. It is not the cat. Oh, if only wives died that easy, Tony. I would be farting sideways multiple times a day. It is not the hamster. It is not the bird. The bird is the word, but it is not the bird. It is not the chicken. Hey, I got no problem. Jan, I ain't married to you, honey. But I would be sideways in it all day long if it was that easy. It is the guinea pig. Ethan frickin' got it, you guys. It is the guinea pig. South American peoples, especially those in Ecuador, were multi-breeding and cross-breeding different kinds of guinea pigs. Until now, where we have hundreds of breeds of guinea pigs. Could you imagine them little furry mop heads running around in the Ecuadorian rainforest? World, I can't even say this shit with a straight face. World Turtle Day. World Turtle Day is celebrated on May 23rd. Since what year? World Turtle Day is celebrated on May 23rd. Since what year? Yeah, I know, Jan. I had a guinea pig one time. I moved, and I think she lasted 3 days after we moved. Quit eating, just starved to death. They do not like change whatsoever. If you get one, you better plan on staying in your home for at least the next decade. because they do not like change. Not 1977, not 1967, not 2022. World Turtle Day. Obviously, these cute little turtle lovers, they never ran across an alligator snapper. Amen to that. I seen some as big around as trash can lids. Zelly Grubs. It's Zinny and Ellie, guys. Hello, my lovelies. Hope you're doing good. Hope things are well out east there. I was actually watching your video on the Reese cups with potato chips in them. I've had them myself. I made the same face Ellie did when she took a bite of it. Reese cups are not supposed to have salty, crunchy potato chip chunks in them. I don't give two shits who you are. Chuck got it, guys. We have celebrated World Turtle Day on May 23rd since the year 2000. I'm a huge Reese fan. Don't get me wrong, guys. I am probably the biggest Reese fan you'll ever meet in your life. Holidays, birthday, Christmas, Easter, the wife goes out and buys me a huge tin of Reese cups, or buys me one of the great big Reese eggs or something. My mother-in-law, for the holidays, that's all she gets me is the white chocolate Reese eggs. But I'll tell you what, they bought me one of the big cup, like the girls had in their video I was watching, of the potato chip Reese. Nope. I took one bite, gave the rest to my daughter. My wife looked at me, she said, "You're giving away a Reese cup, are you okay?" I said, "No, I'm about ready to choke to death on this damn salty thing." I've seen them big enough to fill the bottom of a 50-gallon drum. Some of we have not celebrated such. Amen to that. I ain't celebrated no. Nope. Nope. What was the only horror film nominated for the Best Film Oscar? What is the only horror film nominated for the Best Film Oscar? It was not Psycho. And it should have been. It was not Alien. It was not Silence of the Lambs. It was not Halloween. It was not Dracula. If you guys want to see some really cool food reviews by two really awesome girls, y'all need to go over and check out Zelly Grubs. I laugh my butt off every single time I watch one of their videos. It is frickin' hilarious. Oop, my bad. I did it wrong. Don't go to that place. Zelliegrubz. It was not Phantasm. It was not the Rocky Horror Picture Show or The Haunting or Nightmare on Elm Street. The question was, what is the only horror film nominated for the Best Picture Oscar? What is the only horror film nominated for the Best Picture Oscar? It was not Jaws. It was The Exorcist. The Exorcist in 1973. It was The Exorcist in 1973. Somehow, some way, I'm going to try to get Ellie and Zenny over here from where they live at to try out some of the food over here. Maybe some store-bought stuff, maybe some restaurant stuff. I'm going to send them home with all kinds of electronics full of videos. I'm going to keep these girls busy for a month of Sundays because we got some nice places over here that sell some really weird shit. Six drinks later and I got one. Woohoo! Oops. Get off, please. Tomorrow night's dinner is pulled pork. Who's coming? I'm going to be back over at the musician's house tomorrow, so I think all I'm going to do tomorrow night is sleep. Well, yeah. We had Taco Mac. That sounds good. Japan established its first koan. Japan established its first koan, or public park, in what year? Japan established its first koan, or public park, in what year? Not 1952, not 1946, nor 47, no 45, nor 60. Let us not forget that Japan was, well, civilized almost 100 years before we were. We did clear the place for a park. That's good. not 1800. John Eagle, good to see you. I don't think we're civilized yet. Well, glow in the dark part. Ouch. Dang. Ouch. Everybody in here just cruel tonight. I am John. Thank you very much for asking. Hope you are as well. Japan established its first koan, or public park, in what year? It is actually later than that, Jay, but very good guess. Be right back, going to hop to the kitchen. Ow. Ow. Even the typos join in. Did we ruin the park? Probably. Probably. I don't know the location of it, but it's a good possibility. 1547, no. 1912, no. 1860, no. Too soon. I'm an insensitive person. Sometimes sorry. Nope, you're fine. You are fine, BS. Not 1900, before that. Oh, so close, Freedom. So close. Nope, not 1855. The fools in my town want to drain a pond that's over 100 years old to make a freaking park for rotten kids to run around screaming. I live in South Carolina now, but from Shepherdsville, Kentucky. There you go. Oh, man. You're spreading the difference there between Freedom and Chuck. -2 plus 3. Hey, Sarah. Good to see you. Not 1875, not 1871. -2 plus 2. Not 1874, -1. No, just pro pond. I agree. It was 1873. 1873, Japan established its first koan, or public park. For those of you manly men who like watching people step inside the square circle and beat the hell out of each other, John L. Sullivan would be defeated in boxing for the title of Gentleman Jim Corbett over 21 rounds on what date? John L. Sullivan would be defeated in boxing for the title by Gentleman Jim Corbett in over 21 rounds on what date? There sure are a lot of weird dates in this thing. That's all right, Sarah. Neither would I. I just wanted to do something a little different tonight. We always do movie trivia or horror movie trivia or history trivia or something. I want to do something a little different tonight. So I just pulled up weird history trivia. Still hurts, Sarah. Still hurts. But I had things I had to do today, and I didn't get to rest as much as I'd like to. That's why I done a premiere and an hour and a half live, and then my butt is crawling into bed, getting the CBD oil put on my back, and hopefully, by the grace of some almighty, powerful being, go to snoozy land for a while. I appreciate that, love. I really do. Tell you what, we'll try to avoid these weird dates as much as possible. The fight between John L. Sullivan and Gentleman Jim Corbett that lasted for 21 rounds was fought September 7th, 1892. September 7th, 1892. Surgery. They had fights then. Oh yeah. Ever since before Irish immigration really got fired up, they were having usually they were illegal boxing matches, or they were private. And the champ would take challengers from the crowd while they placed bets on him. We fight since there were humans. Boxing is older than our nation. Who was the actor, comedian, dancer, and singer, worked in burlesque on Broadway and in Hollywood, winning a Tony, an Emmy, and an Oscar? Who was the actor, comedian, dancer, and singer who worked in burlesque on Broadway and in Hollywood and won a Tony, an Emmy, and an Oscar? It is not Channing Tatum. Now, if you listen to his lineup, it is not Fred Astaire. No clue, and I'm out of here. Take care, folks. You too, Tony. You take care of yourself, bud. Have a good evening. And we will talk to you later. Kristen Chenoweth, however you spell her name. No. Not Patrick Swayze. Ford Motor Company building on Model A. This actor, comedian, dancer, and singer worked in burlesque on Broadway and in Hollywood, winning him a Tony, an Emmy, and an Oscar. Only one person has ever accomplished that. Who was he? It was not Jim Carrey. Not Charlie Chaplin. Not Jockey. Albertson. Jack Albertson. Jack Albertson. This next one might bring back some memories for you, you 90s folks. Which American former figure skater, a retired boxer, and a reality television personality was born on November 12th, 1970? Which American former figure skater, retired boxer, and yep, Freedom got it, Tanya Harding. It was Tanya Harding. Yes, she was a boxer. Most definitely. Well, she tried her hand at it. She didn't do real well. I mean, they wouldn't let her use a steel pipe when she did it, so, you know. In what year was mail first carried by steamboat in the USA? In what year was mail first carried by steamboat in the USA? It was not 1897. I can't believe I dug so deep for the steel pipe joke and nobody said anything. That did it. I'm done joking around now. It's all straight serious from now on. It was not 1840. Believe it or not, much earlier than that. Yeah, Nancy Kerrigan, yeah. You know, I felt bad for Nancy Kerrigan. I really honestly did. But she's sitting there on the floor, clutching her knees, screaming, why? And I was sitting there watching the television going, because she knew she couldn't beat you if she didn't break your knees. That's why. And actually, she didn't even do the hitting part. It was her old man at the time. She was an MMP fighter, mixed martial pipes. In what year was mail first carried by steamboat in the USA? Have you seen her lately? Wouldn't want to meet her in a dark alley. Nope. Haven't seen her in a long time. Actually, Terry, I just seen a video with Nancy Kerrigan. They were at her house talking to her about marriage and family and stuff like that, and she actually looks like she's doing very, very well. She sounds very intelligent. Oh yeah, BS, you're absolutely correct about that. But I mean, people didn't expect that in a crowded public location like it occurred in. Not back in that time period, anyway. All right, guys, the first mail was carried by steamboat in the U.S. in 1813. 1813. We can't win for losing with these dumb questions, can we? Now we're going to avoid that one because it's a date. They wanted to know when the export of guinea pigs to Europe began. Who cares? All right, all of our Canadian family out there. What is a thoroughbred horse racing honor given annually since 1951 by the Jockey Club of Canada? What is a thoroughbred horse racing honor given annually since 1951 by the Jockey Club of Canada? That's because you don't race horses in Canada. You got to race thoroughbreds in Canada to qualify for this. My elbow slipped off the arm when I was adjusting my flat ass. A horse head in your bed. Wow. Yeah, totally different club. What is a thoroughbred horse racing honor given annually since 1951 by the Jockey Club of Canada? He failed racehorse school. That's probably it. It is not the Breeders' Cup. But by the name of this honor, I would almost guess that that thoroughbred gets to breed all he wants to. I mean, when you're given a title like that, I'm guessing the fillies are coming out of the woodwork. It is not the Stanley Cup. It is no kind of cup. These are not the cups you're looking for. Freedom that hockey. Not the gold medal. The honor given by the Jockey Club of Canada is the Canadian Horse of the Year. The Canadian Horse of the Year. Yeah, sports isn't my niche either. The Stanley Cup is for hockey. Like I said, these are not the cups you're looking for. In 1799, Congress passed a law authorizing the death penalty for what? In 1799, Congress passed a law authorizing the death penalty for what? It is not treason. Stealing a horse? No. I will tell you this. It is still illegal on a federal level, but you won't die for it. In 1799, Congress passes a law authorizing the death penalty for what? No, not flag desecration. Not bank fraud. Oh, not mail fraud, but you're getting so warm, your fingertips should be burning right about now. It is not robbing a bank. I'll tell you what, you may call it dancing around the answer. I'm calling it one teeny tiny toe move and you're going to trip over the answer. Not espionage, not impersonating an officer. In 1799, Congress passed a law authorizing the death penalty in what? Like I said, it is still illegal on a federal level, but you will not die for it. mail carriers. Not identity theft. Not transporting letters. Well, I guess in a sense you're transporting them. Not dumping. I don't know if I can give out any more hints on this one without giving it away. It's kind of sort of piracy. It's kind of sort of transporting letters. We'll call it mail theft. Stealing the mail. There you go. Stealing the mail. They passed a law authorizing the death penalty for mail robbery. Mail robbery. You died for that. What sport was banned in England in 1849? What sport was banned in England in 1849? It was not croquet nor fox hunting. It was not croquet nor fox hunting. Not polo. I pull the tags off the beds. There's a firing squad in my future. It was not cricket. What sport was banned in England in 1849? It was not rugby. I'd love to play rugby. Then again, I'd like to play cricket too, so. Rugby's a rough sport. I can be rough. I can be rough. I'm not a smudgina or nothing like that. Let's put it this way. The sport that was banned in England in 1849, most people can't hear the name without chuckling. Most people cannot hear the name without chuckling. It was not boxing or football. It was cockfighting. It was cockfighting. Cockfighting was banned in England in 1849. Whole lot of chuckling going on out there, y'all. Oh, heads up. Anyone who I talk to on a regular basis through messaging, not messenger, but actually texting, midnight tonight, phone will be off until further notice, and I will not be able to respond. I'll be able to receive your messages, but I will not be able to respond if we talk on the phone or text. So heads up on that. Just remember to let everybody know. The English love their cock. Yes, they did. Never mistreat your cock in England. Why was the song "Let's Spend the Night Together" banned? Why was the song "Let's Spend the Night Together" banned? Let's spend the night together. Oh. It encouraged promiscuity. It made people want to be promiscuous. Promiscuous. In 1911, George Claude invented what that is still used today. In 1911, George Claude invented what that is still used today. Wait, let me rephrase this. It gets better. In 1911, Georges Claude invented something still used in businesses throughout the world today. Changed that up just a little bit, didn't I? In 1911, Georges Claude invented something still used in businesses throughout the world today. It is not the internet. It is not the calculator. It is not the TV, nor the spreadsheet. Which, I mean, everybody uses a spreadsheet once in a while. I mean, you know, you don't want wrinkles in your bed, so you got to spread the sheet. In 1911, Jules Claude invented what that is still used in businesses throughout the world today. It was not the widget. It was not the pen. This might be our last question, guys. It was not paper. In 1911, Jules Claude invented what that is still used in businesses throughout the world today. It was not the stapler, it was not printers. It was not the copier. It was not the mimeograph. Georges Cla's future was so bright he should have wore shades. The invention that he made over 111 years ago that is still used worldwide in businesses today is the neon sign. The neon sign. The neon sign. Hey, Chris. Good to see you, bud. Hope you're doing good. But all right, guys, it is that time. Thank you very much for coming in for the premiere at 7 tonight. It is on the channel now for those of you that didn't show up for the premiere. Thank you for coming in for the last hour and a half here in the stream. I got another busy day tomorrow with the musician doing video work. I've got a video to work on right here with him, or for him, after this is over, so he can see my work tomorrow. So wish me luck. But that's it for tonight, guys. Don't forget, tomorrow night I will be over at Unrestricted Paranormal hosting the live stream with Danny, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Got a feeling it's going to be pretty interesting. So, until tomorrow, y'all take care of yourselves, take care of each other. God bless you, God love you, I do. We'll catch y'all later. Y'all have a good evening.